Ready for our next Google Drawings adventure? I sure am. Today, we are going to learn how to illustrate the steps in a process. And today's process? Making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Are you ready? All right, you know the drill. First thing you need to do is open up your own Google Doc and then come back to this video because I'm going to show you. You're going to pause and then you're going to do, and then you're going to come right back here and do it all over again. All right, let's get started. So if we take a look at our directions for this assignment, it says the first thing we need to do is create a right arrow callout. All right, we're going to go to Insert. We are going to go to Shapes, and we are going to go to Callouts. I'm not seeing what I'm looking for. So let's try under Arrows. Ah, yes, I see it right here. This is a right arrow callout. Kind of confusing because we would think we would find callouts right here. But actually, since we're looking for a right arrow callout, we're going to find it under Arrows. So that's Insert Shape, Arrows, right arrow callout. All right, so I'm going to click it, and I am going to create it. And I'm going to create it over here because we're going to need several of these to explain the steps in the process. All right, so step 1, done. Now go ahead, pause the video, and create your right arrow callout. All right, step number 2 says to format the callout with color and border. Now, friends, you do not have to choose the same color and border as me. In fact, I hope you'll be creative and choose your own. Many of you know that my favorite color is purple, so I am going to go ahead and let's see how this looks. Yep, I'm going to choose this purple. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep my border color black. I'm just going to make it a little thicker. Yeah, I kind of like how that looks. So I formatted my callout with color and border. Now I want you to do the same thing. All right, step 3 says duplicate callout 4 times and put in a row. All right, so, oops. If I come over here to my callout and I right click on it, I get the option to copy. Now you can select copy or you can do Control C. So I copied it. Where did it go? Well, now I have to paste it. So I can right click and I can select paste, or I can do a Control V. So that's 1. Now to get my other ones, I'm going to take the shortcut and do Control V. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, go ahead. Oh, wait, I forgot to put in a row. Let me slide these over, and then I'm going to line them up. All right. There's 1. Grab my next one, line it up 2. Grab my next one, line it up 3. And this 4th one, hey, look at that. It lined up almost perfectly. Let me slide it over there. Ooh, I noticed something. Some of my boxes are on top of others. You want to know a cool trick? If you click on what you want to move, hold down Shift and then use your arrows, it will slowly slide it over. So I'm going to click on here. You can't see right now, but I'm holding down my Shift and I'm using my arrow key on my keyboard. Oops, I want to go one more over. You can also use your arrow key, but it'll give you big jumps. So if you want tiny jumps over, just hit Shift and your arrow. Still not there. Perfect. All right, so I have my 5 boxes. I have my 4 duplicates. I want you to go ahead and duplicate your first call box 4 times. Remember, you can select it and hit Control C to copy and Control V to paste, or you can right click and get your options. All right, step 4 says we need to create a vertical rectangle for our last step. Vertical means up and down, and we need to create a rectangle and place it right here. All right, so I'm going to come up here. I'm going to go to my shapes. I'm going to pick rectangle. And to get it to be the same shape, I am going to just draw it on top of this box. I know what you're saying, but Miss Matulis, you won't be able to see it. Sure you will, because it'll pop up blue. Then I can simply slide it over. This way I know that it's the same size. And I know it lines up with my other ones. Do you see that red line that appeared? That means that I'm even with my other ones. And then I just need to turn it purple. And I need to give it my same border, same border thickness. There we go. So go ahead and create a vertical rectangle. All right, now, if you see right here, step number 5 says to format the last shape to match the callouts. We did that one in step 4. So now we're ready for 6, to copy the text for step 1 on the left of the canvas. All right, so when you opened up your Google document, you might have seen this off to the side. So we just need to copy each of these steps and put each one into our rectangle. All right, so I am going to click in my step. I am going to select it. I know it's selected because it's blue. Then I'm going to hit Control C for copy. Okay, now if you notice, I come over here and I can Control V to paste, and then I'll put it right inside my callout. Pretty neat. I'm going to repeat the same steps. Now, if you didn't want to highlight and do Control C, you can go ahead and click, select copy, click where you want it in the next shape, come back, right click, and paste. Okay, I like Control C and Control V. So I highlight it. Oops, it disappeared. Let's try that again. Control C. Over here. Control V. Highlight step 4. Control C. Come back over here. Control V. Step 5. Control C. Oops, I moved that. If I want to move it back, I can just go back to undo and it'll slide it right back. All right, so I believe I selected it and I Control C'd it. I'm going to Control V. Yep, I sure did. There's step 5. Ooh, here comes the favorite. Last but not least, step 6. And since I love peanut butter and jelly, I like this step. It is to eat. All right, so go ahead and copy paste your steps into your process chart. All right, my friends, coming back over here, we copied text from step 1 already. We double clicked this shape and we pasted it, and we happened to repeat it for the remaining shapes. Now it says right here to submit in Google Classroom, but I'm going to go ahead and I don't like these checkerboards up here. Do you remember how we changed the background? That's right. You right click. I'm going to change the background. I'm going to make mine this super light shade of purple. You can go ahead and you can do the same thing on yours, or you can go ahead and leave it white or transparent. Don't forget to submit. See you next time.